is in the last cell. That means in the presentation. So the product ID, name, and price. The last cell after the price. Here I will keep a simple button. So button, and button class as BTN, and BTN danger. And for the button, so we will give, so for the button I will give a span here. In the span I will use a class, and let's try here. So here we have, in the span we are using a class. FA, and FA trash. So we are using trash, FA trash. Now you can see that in an iterator, for every cell we are adding this new option. You can see for every cell there will be a delete button here. Trash will get you that delete option here. In the button we have it. So that means now this is actually a button, delete button, remove button. Right, or I will do one thing. I will keep this as outline danger. Okay, outline danger. Then it will give like this. That looks okay, better. So now important is when I click on this delete, that record must be deleted. When you are adding new products, so suppose Lenovo laptop, and added here laptop, and added some price, and click on add product. The product is pushed in, and the delete button comes for that new one also. Now when I click on delete, okay, sorry, lost the connection a little bit, right, just fine. Okay, so what we need here is, what the problem you will face here is, when you click on the delete button, so only one function is written there. That means generally only one button is present here. But this button is repeating for every record. It is repeating for every record. Then what is the problem here? The problem is nothing but, if you click this button, suppose there is a function here. So we are writing the function public delete product, and this function should be called on button click. So on click we will call here delete product. But important now is, when I click on delete, what should happen here is, when I click on delete, so it should delete this particular product. But when I click on delete, so the key point is, what you need to understand here, the key point is, generally when you are handling this, one of the main problem you will face here is, The main problem that you face here is if the same function is executed, then the problem that you will face here, I will tell you. Actually, we are writing delete, delete function. We are writing delete function. And this function is being used by all of them. All are using the same function. Then what happens is, here if I write the logic for deleting, I write the logic for deleting that record, then it will affect for everyone. It will affect for everyone. That means you click delete button once, what will happen? If you click one delete button, all records will be deleted because the same function is used for everyone. Then we have to tell this delete function which record delete button clicked. We need to pass it. Then what we can do is we can get the index number of this record. We can get the index number of that record and we can pass that index number here. How do we get the index number of record and how to pass the index number of that record? So that means when this button is clicked, the record index number we have to pass. Index number we need to pass. How we can pass the index number? How we can manage the index number? So let's see how we can manage the index number. So that means how we can get the index number of this particular row. That's very simple. Our iterator ngFor will provide a property. Here we will write let I is equal to index. That means index is a property provided by our iterator ngFor. ngFor is providing an iterator called index. So means property called index. Index get the index number of row and it will store in I. I will pass that I into this delete product method. That means delete product function is passing that index number and we will collect that index number here. We will collect the index number here and we need to delete that particular index related record. It's very simple. How to delete any specific record? So from an array, we have to use this dot products, this dot products dot splice. We have to use splice. Splice starting with which index? The index you have passed and how many records to be removed? One record from that index. That's it. That's how we define. That means splice is a function which already we learned that it will remove the records by specified index, right? From which index? The index that you have passed. Record number, record index number, then delete. How many? That one record delete. But before deleting, it has to ask, are you sure you want to delete? It should not delete immediately. Then what we will do is, we will use a simple, so a variable. So that is status, and status gets confirm. In the confirm, we are displaying a message. Confirm, we are displaying a message. Are you sure? You sure? Want to delete? Want to delete? Remember, you know already confirm in JavaScript is a Boolean method which return true false. Confirm will pop up yes no. So and the result will be stored in status. If status is equal to true, if status is equal to true, that means they selected yes. If they selected yes, then record should be deleted. That means record should be deleted only when they selected yes. If they haven't selected yes, nothing should happen. That means, remember, deleting will happen only when confirm is true. Confirm is true means confirm is yes. If they click cancel, then it will not do anything. Okay. You see now here, one more is there, that you try. I will give you that as a task to you, that you try. That is nothing but the after deleting the other record numbers must be updated.